Hello, hello, you people in YouTube land. How do you do? Okay, so starting our day early today, we are going back to the railway corridor and continue our journey from where we last stopped. But since that's quite far ahead, I thought I would get an early walk, an early start on that walk, so that I can continue it from the point we stopped last time. So I'm here early today. Actually in Spottiswoode Park. Yep. And from here I'm going to head to the railway corridor and beyond. Where do I plan to stop? I don't know. Maybe when my legs failed me. So let's go as far as we can and let's see and explore and find out what we can find here. Okay, so let's get going. On your left here is the old warehouse area for the train station. Now all the buildings have been demolished and it's a storage area for the, I think, shelter at the old train station. They actually took it out, put it here, and later they'll put it back. And at this tree here, there used to be an Indian temple. The temple unfortunately was demolished, but people still come here to worship. As you can see over there, there used to be a bridge that you can actually walk down to the temple, but all that is gone now. Yep, tree. And you can hear the birds chirping in the background. Yes. As you can see, the sun is about to rise as I reach the rail corridor. Look, my hair. Anyway, so let's start our walk that way. It's going to be a long walk, but let's see where we finally end up, reach, find, see, explore. All those words, all those adjectives. Okay, so during the weekends, this place here, there is much more people than the last time I was here, which was a weekday. Yep, but it looks like the sun is up, just that you can't see it yet because it's being blocked by all those trees. Yes, it's definitely morning. You can hear the cockadoodling. Yes, cockle-doodling. Crowing? I know, cockle-doodling. Yeah, that's the word. It's coming up soon. Yeah, soon. On my right is an industrial area. On my left is, I think, the highway. And then the pedestrian bridge that we crossed by previously. And so, at the moment now, since it is still early in the morning, very early, the weather, the temperature is nice and cooling. And it's a perfect time to come for a walk. Ooh, looks like a plane was flying by. And birds too, can you see the birds flying in the sky? So lots of people are exercising, cycling, walking, and this is the Bukit Merah Central Bus Interchange. This was where we stopped last time. And let's continue our journey. And to greet us for our journey is this squirrel. As this squirrel came out to greet us, to wish us good luck on our walk, our journey, continuing our journey along the corridor, the railway corridor. And you can see the sun is shining on my back now. You can see the sun light shining down on me from behind and people cycling by. Bye bye. Tree. On the other side, also tree. Another cyclist. Another one. A third one. Tree. How come there are so many trees here? Ooh, look at this. More squirrels. Okay, so what happens is the branches actually is draping over the pathway, something like a canopy or like a small little tunnel of branches here that we can walk under, and the squirrels are actually using these branches as a bridge to cross from my right to the left. Okay, so we are actually on my right. Here is the industrial area. If you look all the way to the other end there, you can actually see a busy road. That busy road is actually Bukit Merah, Jalan Bukit Merah. Yes. And let's continue walking along. So you can see here the highway, the way that is high. But it's not very high because of the road is at the same level as this pathway, and you can see my shadow and the building and my shadow again. As you can see, the sun is rising up behind me, so it's going to be a bit hot from now onwards. Yeah, previously it was nice and cooling, you know. Now it's going to get hot. And on my right, I noticed something very interesting. Do you see there are leaves, these leaves here? And then on top there you can see some banana trees. So somebody actually planted banana trees and this plant here. This plant here, if I'm not mistaken, are actually taro or yam plants. So in the bottom there, at the roots there, they are either taro or yam roots they can eat or harvest. Ooh, another pedestrian bridge, look at that. Ooh, and this is the first pathway that I see that actually opens up or is an official pathway connecting to the railway corridor, the green corridor here. Yep. So I think on my right there previously was Jalan Kilang. And then I think on my right now, if I'm not mistaken, if you go further up ahead, we will be at Alexandra Village. Remember, we went to Alexandra Village Food Center? Yep, it should be somewhere up ahead, diagonally somewhere. So the workshops, there are a lot of like car workshops in that area here. These should be the backs of some of those workshops. And then further up inside here will be Alexandra Village Food Center. Yep, so if you want to eat something, you can drop by here, cut through the shrubbery, I guess, and go that way. There's another very interesting plant here where the leaves are like so huge. Yeah, the leaves are so huge. It's like those type of leaves, you know, if you watch the I think Ghibli movie Totoro, you know, he had a umbrella, a leaf, something like that, that size, that big. Anyway, we're going to go underneath this tunnel, this bridge again, this flyover. I think, if not mistaken, above there is actually a very interesting condominium called Interlace because of the design. Yep, you can look it up. Anyway, let's continue walking down that direction and let's see what we find. If not mistaken, on my right, it should be, I think, Alexandra Hospital. And if you look on the left here, you can see actually the backs of some of these bungalows. These are the black and white bungalows, pre-World War II bungalows. Yep, it's right. You cannot get to them because there's a long canal separating us. But around this area here, there are lots of this type of black and white bungalows, old bungalows, you know, that people stay in. And another interesting feature is this place here is a mosque. But what's interesting is the name of the mosque. The name of the mosque is the Masjid Hang Jebat. Hang Jebat, if you do not know, is one of the old heroes of the old Malaya chronicles, history. I think there were 5 warriors. I think Hang Tuah was the leader, then Hang Jebat was one of the 5 people. And so this mosque is named after him. Very interesting. But let's continue down that way. We're heading to a location that
Thank you.
Yep, this is the place on my right here. Now an empty piece of land, but in the past there was another Indian temple here. But the Indian temple was demolished. When they demolished the railway track, removed the railway track, the temple was also demolished. So now it's an empty piece of land. But you can see at the highway there's actually a flight of stairs going down. So in the past on my right here, there was an Indian temple that is gone. And then we're going under another flyover. If not mistaken, in the past, on my right here, you can actually walk through and go behind some of those pre-World War II shophouses. No, pre-World War II bungalows. I think there was like a river, and then the river was running through the back of some of the bungalows. Yeah, but at the moment now, I want to speak quieter because it suddenly got very quiet. It's very, very quiet here. Yes, we're out under the flyover, the bridge. And we're heading down that direction. This is the church, or behind of a church. And that means that we have reached Tanglin Halt area. And unfortunately, we have walked quite a distance. It has probably been around maybe 3 hours. We did much better time than we did last time. I think, no, maybe 2.5 hours, not 3 hours. So it was a long walk, but what we saw was lots of corridor, and in the future we will come back again to continue walking from here. But at the moment, let's go down this way. Okay, so this brings us to the end of our adventure here today. Yep, our Getting Lost adventure. Okay, we will continue the rest of the way another time, another day, another adventure. So, as per usual, like, share, and subscribe. I got Patreon, I got PayPal, support me on those, and you know what to do. Yep. Join me for my next adventure. I will see you guys around. Bye bye.